NHL 22. It's here. Let's check out these overalls, boys. So the Anaheim Ducks does not look like they're going to be too good. Their best player, Hampus Lindholm, 85, Raquel, 85. Not not looking too good on the good old Anaheim Ducks, but they got Trevor Zegras at an 82 overall, medium elite potential. He's going to be a great player. He's going to be a great player once they start playing him more. Sam Steele, Jamie Drysdale, a lot of young good players on the team. Jacob Larson, not bad, but their bread and butter, their best player is definitely their goalie. Let's go check out where position. Does it not show the goalies? Sort. Well, not gonna let me see what John Gibson's rating is here, so I guess we'll just move on to the next team. There has to be no. Yeah, doesn't show the goalie. Doesn't show the goalie. All right, interesting. Maybe we have to go somewhere else to see that. We got the Arizona Cardinals. I've been watching way too much football. The Arizona Coyotes. Let's see, who do they got? So Chicherin, again, not a great team here. Phil Kessel, Chicherin's good. Clayton Keller, 84 overall. Low elite potential. Nick Schmaltz. Shane Gosper, forgot he went there. Ryan Dzingel, Ottawa legend. Medium top 9. Barrett Hayden, pretty good player. Medium top 6, was great for Team Canada. Who else? Jay Beagle picked up. Not a bad squad there. The Boston Bruins, these guys should be BC. That first line, probably the best first line in the NHL. Brad Marchand, Bergeron, Pastrnak, all 91 overalls. They brought back Taylor Hall, Charlie McAvoy. This guy's a monster. 23 years old, 87 medium elite potential. Brandon Carlo, Nick Foligno's on the squad now. Jake DeBrusk, kind of a bust, but he's still good. Kind of reminds me a lot like Galchenyuk. What else we got here? Not a bad squad. Pretty good team. Probably the best team that we've seen. Buffalo is going to be a disaster. They don't even have Jack Eichel in the game right now, I don't think. Or he might be in the minors. Crazy. Rasmus Dahlin, though, what is he? 21 years old, 85 overall. He's the future if they can keep building around him. Olofsson's not terrible either, 26 years old. Will Butcher's a nice pickup. Dylan Cousins. This guy was a great two-way forward for Team Canada. Who else? Colin Miller. Jeff Skinner. You need Jeff Skinner to be better. On the contract he has, you need him just a little bit better than this. You're paying him a lot of money to be a 79 overall. Casey Middlestat's also going to be really good, hopefully in the future. Medium top 6. York, Boston Bruins, kind of a bust too. Let's go off to Calgary. Matt Tkachuk, one half of the Chuck champs. You got Goudreau, 87 overall, kind of a little bit high for how he played last year. I didn't find him particularly that good, but I guess 49 points in 56 games is pretty good. Lindholm up to an 86 overall. Sean Monahan, 85. Tanev, a steal from Vancouver. Any players down here? Dylan Dubé, 81. Milan Lucic, somehow an 80, probably all because of his physical stats here. 5-star body check in 95, fighting 90, strength 93. It's the only reason why his overall is so high. Eric Goodbranson. Off to Calgary. Carolina. There. Yeah, this guy. Sebastian Aho. Somehow only an 89 overall. 68.67 games. I think he's definitely better than an 89 overall. Sveshnikov. This team's just so young and good. Jakub Slavin. Teuvo Teravainen. Vinny Trocheck. Nikas. All these guys are such studs. Jordan Stahl. He still gets the job done. Pesce, Ethan Bear. This was a big pickup for the Carolina Hurricanes. It doesn't replace the hole that Dougie Hamilton left, but definitely a solid pickup. Tony DeAngelo, if he can get his shit together, he might be pretty good. Sorry, let's boom. Ian Cole, Derek Stefan, Ottawa Senators legend. And off to the Chicago Blackhawks, Patrick Kane, 92 overall. I mean, yeah, he's Patrick Kane, DeBrincat actually got a really nice boost here, 88 overall. He has been electric his whole career in the NHL so far. 30 goals in 50 games. You look at his full career stats. I mean, not the greatest year there, but 41 goals there, 30 goals almost there. So good on him for 88 overall. Seth Jones, huge pickup, huge pickup. They also got Caleb Jones, Johnny T, Kubalik, probably got a nice little upgrade from last year. Tyler Johnson is on the Blackhawks now. Connor Murphy, Jujar Kara from Edmonton, Alexander Nylander, top 6 potential here. Let's go off to the Colorado Avalanche, and arguably the second, first, third best player in the NHL, however you want to put it. I have him as number 2, right behind Connor McDavid, 93 overall. Whoa, just one of the best players in the league. One of the best players the NHL's ever seen. He's an absolute monster. Mikko Rantanen, 90 overall beast, and Cal McCarr, the future of defensemen, 54 points last year in 54 games, plus 17. He's got a bright future ahead of him. Gabriel Landeskog, 87. Nazem the Dream Kadri, 85 overall. Sam Girard, I really like this guy too. Small, fast, 92 speeds, kind of a little bit low. I'd give him like 94. He is a bullet out there. Ryan Murray, this team defensively, just unreal. Burakovsky, a steal pickup too. Eric Johnson, Tyson Yost, Bowen Byram, Alex Newhook, another good prospect. Darren Helm, I didn't even know Darren Helm was still in the league. 34 years old, 78 overall. Yeah, nothing more to say about Colorado than they're unreal. Now I go off to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Look at Rowensky's picture. I like the stash. Rowensky, 87 overall, definitely well deserved. They should have gave him the one with the with the swollen eye. Bjorkstrad, Jacob Voracek has moved on from Philadelphia. You got Patrick Laine. It's going to be a big breakout season for him. You know, he's got to have a good year. He's got to, or his career is going to slowly go down and down and down. Gustav Nyquist somehow is an 84 overall. I don't know if I agree with that. How did he do last year? 42 points. Not terrible. 42 and 70. Was that even last year? No, did he even play last year? Rosalick from Winnipeg. He was great last year when he came over from the trade. Boone Jenner, Max Domi. See if he can find his game again. Jake Bean. I like Jake Bean. Liam Foudy from the Team Canada run. The Dallas Stars. Sagan, Pavelski, Heiskanen. I feel like Heiskanen's a little bit low. I hold him in high regards, but this team, again, this is another solid team here. Just looking down quickly, Robertson, probably their future there. 17 goals, 28 assists, medium elite potential at 22 years old. Definitely a stud. Lindell's very good too. Any rookies that we got to watch out for? Detroit, not bad overalls for a team that was looking rough a couple years ago. Dylan Larkin, great player, 25 years old, 87 overall. Tyler Bertuzzi really coming into his own. Jakub Vrana unfortunately got injured in the preseason, so he's got a surgery to worry about, but definitely looking forward to seeing him back on the ice. Nicoletti, P.S. Suter from Chicago, who had a great year last year. Not a bad pickup there. Troy Stetcher, Hronik, Ernie, Nemistenkov from Ottawa, not bad. Move on to the Edmonton Oilers, where they have the best player in the NHL, and NHL 22 thinks so as well. As he's a 95 overall. Leon Draisaitl, 93 overall. The best 1-2 punch in the NHL probably right here. Darnell Nurse got a huge upgrade, medium elite potential, 26 years old, 87 overall. He did have a huge year last year. I like it. Nugent Hopkins, 86 overall. I believe stays the same. Good player. Tyson Barrie, Duncan Keith. This was by far the worst trade that the Edmonton Oilers ever done. Traded for Duncan Keith. That was a terrible move. Zach Hyman, their new free agent signing to play with potentially McDavid or Draisaitl. So we'll see how that goes. Jesse Puljujärvi's got loads of potential. Low elite now. Kyler Yamamoto, another good player. He needs to score a lot. He gets a lot of chances, just doesn't really bury it. Cody Ceci, oh god. Zach Kassian, one of the goons left in the league still. Evan Bouchard's a great prospect. Let's move down to the Florida Panthers. Alexander Barkov, one of the most... These two right here, as a combination, are probably the most underrated duo in the entire league. Barkov's an absolute animal. 25 years old, still high elite potential. Then we got Huberto, medium elite, another beast. Ekblad's a beast. Uyghur, got a nice little upgrade there. 85 overall. Sam Reinhart. It's another very deep team. This is good. Good squad. Patrick Hornquist, he looks very old in that picture. Anthony Duclair negotiated his own deal. Could have had a bigger deal, but you know, do what you gotta do. Brandon Montoya, that's a nice bottom 4 defender. Joe Thornton, forgot he went to Florida. Surprised he was not looking good in Toronto. And then Owen Tippett hasn't had that one breakout year yet, but hopefully he can do that. Oh, whoops. Let's go back here to the Los Angeles Kings. And they got Anze Kopitar, one of the best two-way forwards in the league. His defense stats probably out of this world. Yeah, 5-star defensive stats, 5-star shooting stats. Drew Doughty finally gets a little bit of a downgrade. He's no longer a 90 overall, 87 overall. Still a good defenseman. Philip Deneau just got that huge monstrous contract. 84 overall, two-way forward. Good overall for him. Arvidsson, 83. This team's not that deep, unfortunately. Anthony Siu, Alafio. They get a lot of 82 overalls. Sean Walker, nice and young guy. Matt Roy, 26. They got a lot of young guys on the team. Brendan Lemieux. Be interesting. All these guys' overalls probably go up throughout the year, but we'll see how they play. The Minnesota Wild, Kapril Kaprizov. A lot of people are complaining about this 88 overall after 1 year. So we'll see what he does and how he plays. He's going to be a high elite franchise or high elite potential. Great year last year. Big extension. He's got a lot to prove this year. Jared Spurgeon, great defender. Dumba, Eriksson Ek. What do we got? Zuccarello, 84. It's a pretty good team here. Jordan Greenway. I remember watching this guy in U18, 240 pounds, 6'6". Not a lot of guys are moving this guy out of the way. He is a beast. 7 goals, 30 assists last year. Goligoski still kicking it. Marcus Foligno, another one of those grinders. Ryan Hartman. I do like Ryan Hartman. He's got that potential. He's kind of like Galchenyuk too. And then Freddie Gaudreau. Montreal just took a huge hit. Carey Price is out. He's in the rehab program, so it's going to be tough for them. But they got Jeff Petrie, 87 overall. Definitely well-deserved. The Red Eyes from the playoffs. He was a monster last year. Brendan Gallagher. This guy, the only problem is he always gets injured. Always. Suzuki really had a coming-out party in the playoffs. 22 goals, 35 assists. Great year for him. Tapped fully. Mike Hoffman signed with the Montreal Canadiens. Christian Dvorak. He might be good. He can be good. Johnny Drouin finally back from after missing last year, and then Cole Caulfield, I should say. Medium elite potential, 83 overall, 5'7", 165 pounds. This guy's like my size. I got to go out there. If he can do it, I can do it, right? Josh Anderson, 83 overall. What else do we got here? Romanov. Surprised he's only a 79 overall. I feel like his physical stats would really push him to the next level. We got Nashville, Roman Josi, one of the top defensemen. Look, that guy's a model. Great looking fella. Ekholm, Philip Forsberg, 86. I like the picture. It's good. Granlund, yeah, these guys fall off pretty quickly. Dante Fabro's good. Cousins, Gamardi. Not too much to say about them. No, I'm not too well versed in the Nashville Predators. And then we got Dougie Hamilton. Dougie Hamilton, probably the biggest signing this offseason. He signs with the New Jersey Devils, 88 overall, definitely a superstar. They got Nico Hischier too, who's poised for a good year. He's poised. He's got the talent. We'll see if he can break out this year. Ty Smith and Severson, three of their 4 best players for defense. That's crazy. And then Jack Hughes, high elite potential. We'll see what he can do. Subban, 83 overall. Let's see if he can bounce back here. I mean, I liked him in Montreal, but the Devils just not been looking good for him. Who else we got here? Graves from Colorado. Jasper Bratt's a fun player to watch. Michael McLeod, nice young guy to get into the roster. And then Nolan Foote. Nolan Foote's got a beautiful shot. Got to play him a little bit more. Now we got who we on the Islanders. Matt Barzal, probably up there with McDavid for the best hands in the league. Super fast too. What's his speed? Where is that? Speed, 94 speed. Yeah, it's insane. And then Deaking, 94, puck control, 93. Definitely deserved. Pollock, 86 overall. Pelch, that's a scary picture too. He's got staring into your soul. Anders Lee, 85, great player. Missed all of last season playoffs though. He would have been huge. Josh Bailey, 84 seems a little bit high, but Noah Dobson, he's gonna be really good. 82 overall. Sedano Chair, I forgot he came back to the New York Islanders. Jean-Gabriel Pajot, Ottawa Senators, legend. Anyone else out here? Matt Martin still going. The Rangers, Panarin, yeah, for sure. 891, definitely a beast. Adam Fox, 87 overall after his huge Norris Trophy winning campaign. That's cool. Zibanejad at 87 overall, definitely deserved too. Definitely, you can see when Panarin's not there though, the skill is it definitely drops down. Low elite, I would even go as far as giving him like a medium elite. Jacob Trouba, Strome, this is a really good team on paper. Lafreniere, high elite potential. We'll see if he can bounce back and have a good sophomore season. Capo Caco, medium elite. Let's see if he can also bounce back at Caco and Lafreniere start going. This team's going to be almost unstoppable. Ryan Reeves is on this squad too now. Interesting. All right, now it's my favorite team, the Ottawa Senators. Shabbat, 88 overall. Medium elite potential, 24 years old. Definitely the heart of our team almost. Actually, the heart of our team is realistically Brady Chuck, 85 overall. Definitely feel like he got screwed on here. He's definitely a little bit better than that, but until we sign him, who knows? Tim Stutzel, 84 overall. Clicked on his name by accident. Let's go back. Tim Stutzel, 84 overall. Medium elite potential. Hopefully, 19 years old, this guy. Hopefully he's it for Ottawa. Hopefully he's it. Josh Norris, 84. Great coming out season last year. Connor Brown, 84. Definitely underrated. Connor Brown is one of the best players that has no name in the league, in my opinion. Matheson, 83 overall. Zub, love Zub. Brandstrom, medium elite. Nick Paul, Dale Zaston, Shane Pinto came out last year, had a great season. Holden, Watson. And Philadelphia, Sean Couturier, 89 overall, leading the team. Claude Giroux, 87, a little bit of a downgrade, but that's still a good player. Couturier is really coming in his own, becoming the best player on that team. Great season last year from him. Ryan Ellis, one of the premier defensive defensemen in the league for sure, especially at his size. JVR, Provorov, one of the best young defensemen in the league, medium elite potential, 24 years old. Keith Yandle, one of the best oldest defensemen in the league. Konechny's good. This is a very deep team. Acton, Ristolainen went there. Sign Derek Brassard. Morgan Frost is going to be good. It's a good team. Probably one of the better teams that we've seen. Now we get off to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Sidney Crosby, one of the best players for the past decade. He's been an absolute beast. Chris Letang, 87 overall. Jake Getzel, 87 overall. Probably due a little bit to the fact that Crosby's overall is a little bit higher. Brandon Rusuker, Kapanen, Jeff Carter, Matheson, Ashton Reese. Good team there. Hurdle, the best player on the San Jose Sharks. Kind of surprised there. I do think he's good, but San Jose's got some low overalls. Erik Karlsson's an 85. Evander Kane, I mean, he shouldn't even be in the game yet right now, let's be honest. Brent Burns, 85. Hurdle, leading the team the way, 86 overall. Well, let's go back into that. Go back, and I skipped out by accident. San Jose, let's go to the Kraken. Here we go, the new team, the Seattle Kraken. Captain Mark Giordano. I feel like he should be named the captain. I don't know if he has already. James Schwartz, a great pickup in the free agency. Jordan Eberle, one of my favorite players from Team Canada. Larson. This team, they're going to be a good defensive team. I'm not sure where the goals are going to come from. Hayne Fleury was a good pickup. I like that one. Just not sure where the goals are going to come from. St. Louis, Ryan O'Reilly, one of the best two-way forwards in the league. Vladimir Tarasenko apparently wants out, so we'll see how that plays off. Braden Shen, Torrey Krug, David Perron. I like the last name, cousin David. Brandon Saad. St. Louis, always a big body, hard team to play against. The Tampa Bay Lightning, probably going to be the best team in the game. They got Kucherov, Victor Hedman, probably the best right winger in the league, along with the best defenseman in the league, or at least one of them. They also have the best goalie in the league. Stamkos, 90 overall, Braden Point, Ryan McDonough, Sergachev, Palat, Sorelli, all these guys are superstars. Patty Maroon, Scory Perry comes and joins as a grinder. Matthew Joseph, Cale Foot's gonna be good. There's Jamel Smith. They got a good roster there. Toronto, the other roster's probably star-studded, but who knows if they can actually make a run. Got Matthews, Marner, Tavares, Riley, Nylander, Muzzin. We don't even need to talk about it. They're so good. And then they got the GOAT right there, Jason Spezza, the GOAT. See it. Oh, one more season for 1,000 potentially. Vancouver, Elias Pettersson missed all of last year, so interesting to see how he plays this year. Besser, 87, was great last year. Quinn Hughes, another one of those guys who's like the future of defensemen in the NHL. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, their pickup. We'll see how him and Hughes can play on the power play together potentially. JT Miller, another stud. Horvat, Garland, Tyler Myers. This is a pretty good team too on paper. Not a lot of holes. Bottom six is kind of weak. And the Vegas Golden Knights, Mark Stone, Pietrangelo, Max Pacioretty, Jonathan Marceau, these guys. Shea Theodore is kind of low at 86. I feel like he's a little bit better than that. Dadonov from Ottawa, didn't work out in Ottawa, but potentially pretty good on this squad. Chandler Stevenson with the beauty mustache. This is one of the best defensive teams in the league. And they also pick up Nolan Patrick, who, you know, it's a shot in the dark. Why not? You know, 79 overall. They signed him for like $1 million. He could be good if he gets back to his rookie days. Washington Capitals, the best sniper of all time, the best goal scorer the NHL has ever seen, Alexander Ovechkin. The most underrated defenseman in the NHL, John Carlson, 90 overall, 92 overall, franchise potential, medium elite. Backstrom, one of the best passers in the NHL, Kuznetsov, the Percelli man himself, Tom Wilson, the world's most hated player in the NHL. Man, that's a good pickup for them. Yeah, the Washington Capitals have always had a nice little spot. Carl Hagelin kind of plays that Tyler Ennis role. Very effective. Trevor Van Riemsdyk, Daniel Sprong, potential good goal scorer. The Winnipeg Jets, the last team. Mark Scheifele, 90 overall, ejected from the playoffs, suspended for a couple more games in the regular season. Yeah, big loss. It's a big loss. Kyle Connor, 88 overall, just quietly scores goals, just consistently. Blake Wheeler, surprised he's still an 88 overall. He is definitely regressing in his career. Josh Morrissey's been an absolute animal. I would honestly go Wheeler 86, Morrissey 88. Nikolai Ehlers, Pionik, Cup, Pierre-Luc Dubois. This team is stacked on paper. Brendan Dillon, Dylan DeMello, Riley Nash, Logan Stanley. Logan Stanley at 75 is kind of disrespectful, but there it is, the NHL 22 rosters. Who do you think is going to be the best team in the game?